Yo. My bad, guys. Trying to put in the key to start the car. What's going on to all my warriors out there? I hope you guys are having a blessed day, man. I'm gonna get straight into the video. First off, I'd like to say that I just came out of my policing fitness training and I failed again for the second time. This is my second time. It's frustrating because like I put in all this work at the gym, and then when I get here, bro, it humbles me. And I'm like, man, it's frustrating to feel when you're weak and you put your all into it and it doesn't work out like how you want to. But that's life. Second thing I want to say is that I'm in the process of rebuilding my relationship with God, bro. I haven't had God in my life in a while, I'll be honest. And my prayer life has been on and off. And above all, it should be God that's the priority. It shouldn't be external things, or it should be God above all, right? And I'm saying that because there's gonna be times where you can believe in yourself all you want. You can self-improve all you want, bro. I've been there. I'm still here. But I'll tell you, man, it's something about having a spiritual connection with the Most High. And you guys gotta understand that. Something on my lip. I had some pre-workout, guys. My bad if I got something on my lips. But God is not something that is external. He's really just, if you ask me, he's nature. I think he's internal and external, but ultimately he's internal, He's spiritual, right? Now let me get into the topic of today's video. And that's really going to be talking about I miss her. And I just really miss her, bro. There's a baddie right there, damn. My bad, guys. She bad though. Now listen, man, listen. No BS here. No sugarcoating. We're just gonna have a bro talk. Guys, I know I might talk about female nature, and I might say this and that. I might say that when it comes to semen retention, females are a distraction, which I think they are in a way. Do I talk to females? Yeah, I have small conversations here and there. But with me, I'm just a naturally focused person, man. I don't really like distractions. And, life already has its own things, life already has its own obstacles, right? But, I met this beautiful lady in Thailand, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, man, it's eating me up inside, man. It's eating me up inside because I lacked empathy, bro. And I still lack empathy. You'll see in the red pill community, you might see things about, don't save her, and don't. Well, like what's the things they said? The MGTOW movement, man. They be talking about focus on yourself. You can't change a woman, which is true. I've talked about that too. Is you can't change a woman. Can't really change people for that matter. Let me get a drink. Hold up. It's about to get a little bit heavy in here. Let me get this drink. Hold up. Put the camera down. So like I said, one thing I'm working on is having more empathy, bro. Especially with women. They are sensitive, they are emotional, right? And I'll just give you guys an overview. I could get into really every little detail, but I just want to give you guys an overview. I met this beautiful lady in Thailand. You know, we just click, bro. I'm the type of person, like I said, I like to be alone. I like to tell myself that, you know, I master being alone. But she was that one person that actually connected with me, and I connected with her. And I never really had that, you know. Now, of course, I like to live in abundance, bro. You know, there's other beautiful women, other great women. There's billions of women, man. But, you know, sometimes you find that one person, and it's like, you just click. And then when you talk to them, it's healing. It's almost like ecstasy, like an ecstasy feeling. And when they're gone, it's almost like a drug, man. You know, I'm sure maybe you guys have felt this way. And keep in mind, bro, this is the one girl, the one lady that I did not commit fornication to, bro. Because when I was in Thailand, I'll be honest with you guys, man, I was messing around. If you follow my Instagram, I was messing around like crazy, bro. And it sucks because, you know, I'm gonna blame it on myself. Like, I'll be 100% no filter with you guys. Messing with all those females, dealing with all those females, it made me a little bit paranoid when it came to dealing with her. You know, when they talk about, oh, you know, and I think I've talked about this too. When you talk about if you keep messing with women, you're exchanging spirits, exchanging energy. That's real, bro. That's real. And, you know, I'm paying the price for that, bro. Are these people gonna cross? I'm paying the price for that. Because this lady, I met her on the last, like, maybe in my last 2 weeks of being in Thailand. We got closer. And you know, since it was quote unquote long distance, I would have these thoughts of like, man, like, she's probably seeing some other guy. You know, she there was times where we had our disagreements, where she hid some things, she didn't tell me some things, and I got insecure. And there's times there where I would be on no contact with her because I was angry with her, man. Because I didn't want to talk to her, I didn't want to deal with her. And sorry guys, lots of traffic. Yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with her because I was used to that thinking of, oh, you know, just, you know, that shit they say about in the red pill community, man. You know, instead of being there for her, I would kind of push her away, which I was there for her, but there was times where it would feel almost like she was overthinking or something, man. You know, because sometimes women get emotional, they get unstable, they don't really tell you things. And, you know, me being a man, I'm always trying to figure things out, always trying to solve things. But I told myself, like, what I've learned is that you got to give them space, bro. You know, you got to hear them out, man. And it's really about, you got to give them time. So for a while, it would be on and off, I'll be honest. It would be like, man, I love her. But then there would be times where I'll be like, man, like, she's not really helping me. And my mindset is messed up, man, because I realized it was a lot of the things I experienced in the past, you know, with not just women, but people. You know, I would, something on my lip. You know, I would push people away. I would push people away because my mindset was, okay, they're not really benefiting me, so I just gotta cut them off. And if somebody has helped you, if you've had to develop a connection with people, man, that's not the right way, honestly. Because you're gonna be like me, and you're gonna be thinking about the times that you guys went through. Even with my brother Jay, I pushed away my brother Jay for a while. We didn't talk for 2-3 years, man. And of course we're cool now, we're on good terms, bro. But I do wish I kept in contact with him. I don't think I ever told him, but I do wish I kept in contact with him during that time. And you know, going back to her, bro, it's just, we'll be FaceTiming, man. You know, when a woman is really in her feminine nature, bro, it's really nice. I miss her good morning text, her, you know, checking up on me, calling me. And you know, ever since I returned back to Canada, my mind was just focused on self-improvement so much to the point where I feel like I kind of like pushed her away, pushed her to the side, and it hurts me, man. It hurts me. Now, as a man, you gotta be self-improving, bro. You gotta be self-improving, for sure. But for me, I realized that I needed to find that balance, man, of, okay, you know, show her love, but then stay on your grind, you know? And sometimes I would be too focused on the grind. You know, I forgot how to appreciate her. Forgot to check up on her. Even though I did my best, man. I really did my best. I put a lot of effort into her. And sometimes the effort became too frustrating because I'm like, man, she's not happy. Like, why is she not happy? But I realized, like I said, like, you got to give her space. You can't force somebody to love you. You can't force somebody to, you know, feel some type of way, because then it's not right, you know? It's like you keep pushing them to the point where you're like suffocating them and you're not giving them time to breathe. And you know, I'm just thinking about her, man. It was just nice because, you know, I'll be getting off work, I'll be, you know, finish the gym, and I'll be like, hey baby, like, what's good, or what's up? Even though we'd have that language barrier, man, we just connected, man. You know, sometimes, guys, you don't have to say a word or whatever, but when you look at them, you just connect with them, and you just feel it, man. There was be times where I'll be petty, bro. I'll be petty, and it sucks because, like I said, it was from even with the women I was dealing with in Thailand, bro. No hate to Thai people, no hate to Thai women, by the way. But, you know, just something on my lip. Just having all those bodies, having all those random women, man. Dealing with the wrong women, by the way. And even, you know, last year I was dealing with if you guys been following me, the quote-unquote succubus. You know, it didn't, I didn't allow myself to change my perspective. I didn't allow myself to be more empathetic when I should have been. You know, so then there's be times where I'd be getting frustrated with her. We kind of have arguments. I wouldn't talk to her. And there's times where I'm like, man, she's being overly emotional, bro. But I look back at it and I'm like, man, you know, Monte, she really loved you, Monte. She really loved you. She just needed some love, bro. And I feel like I kind of ruined her in a way. I don't think she'll, as much as I miss her and I love her so much, man, I don't know if she'll ever see me the same way. Even though she's told me like she loves me and, you know, she'll always be there for me. I don't know if things will ever go back to that. You know, every relationship, yeah, it has their honeymoon phase, but you know, I realize like there's also times where you look at the person, you slow it down, and you still kind of go back to that honeymoon phase, you know? I'm not really a relationship person, so maybe I could be wrong. But this is what I'm experiencing right now. Experiencing. And once I upload these vlogs, man, like you guys will really see her, man. Just the way she looked at me, the things she did for me, man. And it's like shit, bro. It was a little bit tough too, because I would ask my brothers about advice and stuff, because they have more experience with relationships. And you know, Jay told me that, you know what, bro, I think you gotta let it go because it's long distance and the communication barrier. And there was a time where I did go no contact with her. I went probably like 3 days to a week maybe, and I felt good, man. I felt good. But she would, you know, post these things on her story about like, man, like, you know, when women use sub-communication, they'll throw hints like I miss you, or they'll show little things about what you guys had. Excuse me. Like for me, or for us, when we were together, we had this butterfly. She created this butterfly for me, and I still have it. I don't have it anymore on my phone. I kept it on the back of my phone for a while, but I would take it off when I'd be angry at her, just to get her off my mind, bro. Sounds petty, I know, super petty. And right now I have it. I don't have the butterfly. I kept it away in my room. But I need some chapstick, yo. Sorry guys, I don't use chapstick, by the way. So yeah, that's just I know this video's all over the place. I'm sorry. I just turned on the camera. I was thinking about her during that whole training session, and I just miss her, man. You know, the parts where I fucked up was when I'd be like, babe, I think you're overthinking. I should have just told her, like, what's up? Like, talk to me, you know? And the times where I ignored her, I should have just kept loving her more, man. And you know what, guys? I also want to say this. I'm taking full accountability for everything that I did, from messing with the women, from dealing with the women, from my own actions, bro. Everything. I'm not gonna blame it on her, because as a man you should know better. And it's you know, when I love somebody, I love them hard, man. Actually right now I'm about to get oh shit, my phone died, but I'm about to get a massage, bro. Just cool off. I like to go for a massage probably like every 2 weeks, every week. It just helps me calm down. But yeah, man, I don't know if you guys have dealt with the same thing. I don't know how. Is there any of my warriors out there, any of my brothers out there in relationships dealt with the same situation? You know, I tell myself too that, bro, you're good at being alone. You know what to do. But like I said, man, you find that one person that they compliment you, and then it's like one day you guys are talking every day, and then the next you're not. And you know, I've been feeling like kind of lonely, man. Like honestly, I'm thankful for where I'm at in life. You know, we're almost at 600 supporters. My brothers are there for me. You know, I'm working. I got my parents. I'm thankful. I got my online coaching business that I'm working on. But she was the one that I would be looking forward to, man. She was actually the one that would be keeping me sane, you know. Sometimes a man, he has so much on his plate, and I've told her this before. Sometimes a man has so much on his plate that, you know, when you have that lady by your side, it's just, oh man, it's like relaxing. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but that's how I felt with her. You know, one of the things that, this is kind of personal, but I'll share it with you guys. One of the things that had me trouble with kind of committing to her and loving her was the fact that I found out she was a single mother, man. And I found out about this probably before, when I was in Thailand. And she told me she communicated that to me. But for me, I missed it. I had no idea. And so when I found out, I was like, what, really? Like, and so it angered me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, not a little bit, but it angered me, and it made me look at her a little bit differently, right? But over time, I paid attention to her actions towards me, and she was just continued to be sweet, man. You know, the things that stopped me was, like I said, these red pill videos talking about all single mothers and shit like that. But she's actually the one that changed my mind, because I'm like, yo, she might be a single mother, bro, but she's very genuine to you, bro. You know, I never thought about playing stepdaddy and shit like that, man. You know, I still don't believe in that. But like I said, you know, not every woman is the same, man. I realize that. Not every woman is the same, and I'm just thinking about her, man. I still remember how she smelled. The way she looked at me, bro. The way she treat me, man. Treat me like a king. Respectful, courteous, generous. That's why I think to myself, like, bro, you fucked that up, man. Like, if you're somebody that, you know, you probably got a rotation of females, or if, I don't know if you guys believe in that pump and dump. Like, I used to be like that, bro. And I was like that in Thailand, just being a dog. But that really just, it takes you away so far to the point where when you come across a real female, you're gonna miss it, bro. Something on my lip again. Because what happened to me was, okay, I have this mindset of, you know, I'm just gonna be messing with females. I'm gonna be messing with females. And then when she came along, I'm just thinking she's just another female, instead of actually seeing her for who she was. You know, learning to appreciate her for a little more, learning to be more patient too. I lacked a lot of patience, bro. And even though she's not my wife or my baby mama, bro, but a feminine, genuine woman is a good woman, man. And you know, I really miss her texts, bro. You know, just checking up on me. I'm checking up on her, sending pictures, telling me, baby, let's eat, telling me, baby, I love you, telling me, baby, how are you? You know, like, I showed weakness at times. I showed insecurity at times. I'm not perfect. I got angry when I wasn't supposed to. did and said things I shouldn't have done, shouldn't have said. Became too selfish, too self-centered. And now we're at that point where we don't really talk to each other. Like, I texted her recently, and you know, you can feel the connection where it's almost like it doesn't feel the same, man. You know? And going back to her throwing subtle, you know, throwing that sub-communication. You know, it would be on and off. I'd be like breaking up with her just to get that steam off my mind, and then going back to her, and then she would do some shit, or I would be doing some shit, and then, you know, just petty kind of going back and forth. But ultimately, I do miss her, bro, and I love her, like, still to this day. Even when I do plan to go, when I go back to Thailand, bro, I still plan to visit her, man. Just the sweetest lady, man. You know, it's certain things that I do, and I just, she pops up in my head, bro. Because for me, I had a lot of, this is something I'm working on. Like, I have this really angry side to me. And she helped me with that, man. It made me more optimistic, made me more positive. When you're with your bros, it's cool, man. Yeah, it's great. But when you have a woman that's just like, come here, baby, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe we'll be together again. I'm kind of hoping for that. But right now, I'm just doing my own thing. I need to, like I said, rebuild my relationship with God. And just get myself together, man. But I really wanted to open that up to you guys because, I don't know, you guys know me, I'm always talking to you guys. So I know this is a long video, man. This is just me talking about her. Some people may see this and see me as weak, may think I need to move on. I told myself I've moved on too, but sometimes being cold-hearted, man, it's not really the way. This thing on my lip. There we go. My lips dry AF, man. My bad. But even right now, I'm headed to this Thai massage, and I remember when she gave me a massage this one time, bro. This one time she gave me a Thai massage, and you know, I could have paid for it, but she even denied it, bro. When we were first starting to get to know each other, she denied the payment and was just very sweet about it. You know, guys, when I'd be there around the area, she would help me look for food, help me. And this is not just with her, this is actually even with the women that I was dealing with, the other women too. They actually helped me out with food, with, you know, like accommodation, keeping me company. But me being so stuck in my lower nature, I'm gonna talk about that in another time. But this is just kind of my rant. And yeah, man, thank you guys for listening and tuning in. And one love, man. You know, I decided to just keep this unedited for the sake of being authentic. Keep it real, man. Speak from the heart. Always remember, no pain, no progression. Get your reps in. I'm checking out, man.